Hi, my name's Chip Reese. I'll be your instructor for Intro to Student Affairs. I want to share a couple of things with you before we get started in the class. And I thought maybe the easiest way to do this, sometimes you get lost in the writings and such. So I thought I'd just share a quick video with you. I want you to start thinking about this class from a standpoint of you being a college administrator, not being a student in college. Okay. To do that in your writings, I want you to look at it at this whole thing, this whole process this semester, as you are an employee at Columbus State University, and through that you will be responding to your boss, and your boss may be the vice president of student affairs. In some situations, you may take on the job functions as the vice president, so you may be responding to the president of the university. But in all of your writings, I don't want you to respond as a student. I want you to respond as a professional in the field. I need viewpoints from professionals. I don't need a viewpoint from a student. I'll give you an example. When I was teaching a course similar to this a couple of semesters ago, the same type of thing, we had a question in the course. It was an online course, much like this. And as the question went out, the student came back, or one of the students came back and talked about how they felt about the particular thing, the topic that we were talking about, how they felt like that maybe they had got messed up with financial aid, or they had the admissions office had treated them through the process. Think of it in terms of if that particular student had come to you as the professional. Now you need to solve a problem, and you need to know your policy. You need to understand the law that affects what we're doing. So as we get started, this is what I want you to do, and I'm going to put links up so you can find this on the website. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to read the U.S. Constitution. It's not that big a read. For some of you, it'll be a review. Others of you might be the first time you've ever actually read the Constitution. But I want you to read that. You need to understand that whatever we do on a college campus and a public institution has to follow the U.S. Constitution. It has to follow federal laws, has to follow state laws. So I want you to read the Constitution, and I'm going to put a link up for that. I'm also going to send you the link to the University System of Georgia Board of Regents website, where the policies are housed. And during the semester here, over the next several weeks, as we're talking about different topics, discussing them, I want you to bring the Board of Regents policies forward in your discussion to answer the question. Again, your opinion is important, but your opinion as a professional is important, and that professional opinion has to be backed by Board of Regents policies or the student handbook. And I'm going to send you a link. It'll be on our website. I'll throw it in an email too. It's going to be the link to the student handbook. So again, as you are discussing, as you're answering each other's post, as this is part of the class as well, as you're answering the post, I expect to see constitutional references. I expect to see law. You can go and you can research, pull down federal law. Financial aid has a lot to do with the federal law, state law. What's happening under the Gold Dome in Georgia, up in Atlanta. Looking at Board of Regents policy. So these are the things that I'm expecting to see in your responses, not only in the writings that you're going to give me, that you're going to submit to me, but I expect to see these types of references in the responses that you give to one another. The module, there's 4 modules here. I'm looking down at it there so I can see what I'm doing. There's 4 modules, and the first module is going to open up on the 16th, which you probably are looking at this on the 16th, I hope. But I don't expect you to post anything until the 20th, till January 20th. I want you to spend the first couple of days reading the Constitution, looking over Board of Regents policy, familiarizing yourself with the student handbook at Columbus State University, so you know where to find things. Then Module 2 opens up, I believe, on January 31st. Module 3, and this is all, it's all on the website for the class. Module 3 on February 10th, and then Module 4 opens up on February 26th. So you have plenty of time. Now, the only way I really get to know you through this class is through your writings. So there's a lot of writing that's going to take place here. And I expect you to, in your writings, I expect that to be professional types of writing in terms of APA style. I expect citations. So don't write off the top of your head. Write this on a Word document to begin with, and then copy and paste over as necessary. Okay, but this is master's level, doctoral level programs, and you're professionals in the field. This is what you want to do when you grow up. And so glad to be a part of it. I'm probably going to throw a couple more videos at you as we move on, especially when it comes to your research papers. I'd rather talk you through parts of that more so than just send emails out. My contact information is on the syllabus, and I believe it's on the front page of our class site as well. So that's on there, so that send me a text, send me an email, feel free to call me. I'm here to do what I can to help you through. This is kind of this whole process here with this online education is kind of a directed self-study with other people involved. So it's kind of a unique atmosphere. It's not a live classroom. We're not face to face. So it's a self-directed study, but it's with peers working with you through that process. So look forward to your discoveries. Look forward to what you have to share with one another, and it's going to go fast. Okay, so kind of strap it on, because it's going to go by pretty quick. March 6th will be here in a hurry. All right, so look forward to talking to you. Let me know what you need. Okay, take care.